Welcome, Dr. Alisa Whyte.
Welcome, Dr. Alisa.
It's 8. Should I start? Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all in charter meeting number 38 of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. My name is Sunita. Being the Sergeant at Arms for the meeting, it is my honor to be the first speaker today. Let me reiterate that the mission of Toastmaster Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. To speak, unmute yourself. When done speaking, kindly mute. Now I welcome the host of today's meeting, Toastmaster Raj Bharat. Raj started Toastmaster journey in January 2018 at TCS Maitri Toastmasters Club, served as SAA Treasurer, VPE and President, also served as Pathways Focal Division B, Award Chair Division BSM, currently serving as Area M3 Director, works as Assistant Consultant at Tata Consultancy Services, having 9+ years of work experience. Raj Bharat is a backbone of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club and an example of a true leader. His positive attitude, commitment, clear goals has inspired each one of us. So with a huge round of applause, let's welcome the host of today's meeting, Toastmaster Raj Bharat. Over to you.
Everyone. Thank you so much, Sunita. Everyone, let's give huge round of applause to Toastmaster Sunita for opening this meeting with great manner. Greetings, everyone. As Toastmaster Sunita said, we have come a long way when we had started. And this journey has been a challenging one, but successful one. And in this journey, there has been a lot of contributions from various Toastmasters across the globe for making this day an unique one. And this day has achieved one, we can say, that we all have gathered today to celebrate this charter meeting of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. In this journey, before proceeding, I would like to just acknowledge the great district officers of District 98 who are with us today. We have Madam District Director, District 98, Distinguished Toastmaster Mukta Natkar. Hello, Mukta.
Hi, Raj.
Hello, welcome to the meeting, Mukta. We have Distinguished Toastmaster, Program Quality Director of District 98, Distinguished Toastmaster Sapna Ori. Hello, Sapna.
Hello, Raj, and good evening to everybody once again.
Good evening. Welcome, Sapna.
Thank you very much.
I can't see. Okay. We have probably in some moments, we would be having Club Growth Director of District 98, Hardik Saab, with us in a few moments. We'll come in advance for him. We have Division M Director, Toastmaster Sanis Babu with us. Hello, Sanis.
Hi, Raj. Hello, everyone.
Hello, welcome to the meeting. Also, we have joined Area Director Brinda Malik in District 98. Hello, Brinda.
Hello, Raj. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the meeting.
Thank you.
And thank you so much and welcome everyone who have joined from various parts of this world to witness this great moment of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. We have Dr. Alisa Whyte with us, who is going to be keynote speaker for our special meeting today. Hello, Alisa. Welcome to the meeting.
Good evening, good morning, everyone. It's nice to be
Good
here.
morning, greetings. Welcome, Kareem. Welcome, Dhananjay. Welcome, everyone, to this great moment for every one of us. In this journey of 9 to 10 months, for the Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, there has been a strong pillar support from many members across the globe. A special support was from the Toastmasters who had contributed with the masterclass session in every meeting of this Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. I would like to just acknowledge for their contribution, although we were expecting them in the meeting, but we all are really very grateful who had helped this club with their masterclass in this journey. I would like to just acknowledge with their name. Give me a moment for that. We had Avinash Singh, Distinguished Toastmaster, who helped in the masterclass. We had Sudhir Kumar, Vice President Education of Charity Toastmasters Club. We had Rishikesh Amrale, Vice President Public Relations of Palava Toastmasters Club. We had Pankaja Kulapkar from Pune Advanced Toastmasters Club. We had Bindu Chinta, Division Director from Division Director in US. We had Pramila Das, author. We had Saugat Kamalya. We had Sapna Ori, Distinguished Toastmaster. We had Yaswant Thamalla. We had Anand, Chakradhar Dikshit, Silpi Upadhyay, Pradeep Sethi, Vaughan Eric, Distinguished Toastmaster, Pithambaran Nair, Muskan Kandoi, Smiley Mukta Ghosal, Colin Green, Distinguished Toastmaster, Sunita Chaudhary, Supriya Kumar Velan, Yogeshwari Suguraman, and Lucky Dattwa. So these people helped to conduct master class session in every meeting, which is backbone USP of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club for making this a great success. Let's proceed with the meeting structure for today. So for addressing this great moment for Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, first, I would like to invite, we will have the district leadership address from Division Director, Club Grow Director, Program Quality Director, and District Director. So first, I would like to invite Division M Director, Toastmaster Sanis Babu, to have few words for every one of us. Toastmaster Sanis Babu, Division M Director.
Thank you, Raj. I request you to give the opportunity to District Director. Generally, it's as per hierarchy. So I'll request you to go by the hierarchy.
Thank you so much, Sanis, for correcting me. Thank you so much. So let's welcome District 98 Director, four times Distinguished Toastmaster, Mukta Nadkar. Mukta, over to you.
Thank you so much, Raj, for that lovely short introduction. Good evening to everyone here at this meeting, Program Quality Director Sapna, Hardik, Club Growth Director, and all the dignitaries. Actually, we've got so many here this evening. You know, I have known Raj a long time. I have met him in TCS in Mumbai and seen him really grow over the years. But what amazed me was his perseverance in getting this club off the mark. Oftentimes, I said to him, Raj, this is the 10th meeting. This is the 15th meeting, the 20th meeting. What's happening? Are the people really going to form a club? And he was adamant. He was so persistent, because he had this great will and desire for this club to take off. And with that will, he put in the effort. It was just not a dream, but a lot of effort. And from that list of all those who conducted master classes, I can actually see how much energy was put into the chartering of this club. So my heartiest congratulations, first of all, to you, Raj, for being so persistent and getting this off the ground. And today, when I use the two words W and E, will and effort, it really makes up the we who we are in Toastmasters, because we as a community really do have the will and put in the effort, the energy to make every meeting a success. So my best wishes to each and every member of Chalk and Duster. What a delightful name as well. And may you have a wonderful journey in Toastmasters, and wishing you lots of success. Back to you, Raj.
Thank you so much, Mukta ma'am, for sharing your valuable thoughts and your well wishes for the club members and the club. Thank you so much, Mukta. Thank you. Let's listen from the person who has been part of this journey, Program Quality Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Sapna Ori. Sapna, over to you.
Thank you so much for that, Raj. One thing which has not changed in the last 1 year, I think I told you, right? You need to change the way your video comes across. Raj, since I have known him, he's someone who's a hard worker. Okay, you go back and you tell him, and that's what, one day me and Sanish were having a conversation, and Sanish said, when Raj starts doing on the conversation with you, that means he's not listening to you, but probably he's just more focused on his target. And I know that I went back to him. I never had a doubt that he'll not be able to charter the club. My only worry was that he shouldn't feel demotivated in the entire process, because chartering a club is like giving birth to a baby. I think it's easy to sow the seeds, right? But the labor pains that any woman in the world will go through, chartering a club is just like that. And trust me, coming from a corporate background, a corporate club like TCS, which is the oldest club in District 98, which is a successful club, coming out of it and saying that, okay, I am going to take up the reins and I'm going to charter this club. We tried to help him out. He took some suggestions, the rest of the things he did it. But one thing which I'm really happy about today is that he knew what he wanted to do. He had that idea already set in his mind, and that's why so many master classes happened. I have not seen a club today wherein I see so many ambassadors of Toastmasters across the globe in one club. It's a big feat. And I want to thank all of you for trusting in Raj that he could do it. That has been a motivation for him. I only remember Saugat from the masterclass that I took, and I'm so happy today the way he's sitting, dressed up, so confident. This really puts me like, it's a huge smile and it's a very emotional moment. I'm always emotional about Raj somehow. Whatever Raj has learned, he's put all of those learnings, he's mentored his people so well. And I look forward to all of you to mentor. The learnings from all of you across the globe should not stay in this one club, but rather it should spread across. Every one of you needs to spread the wings, get more people, open more chalk and dusters is all that I can tell you. Just grow yourself and grow the learnings. You have to spread the wings, because that's what we all look forward for. That's how the inception of Chalk and Duster was. It's for trainers, it's for teachers, people who are there in the field of education, and we want you to educate us. We want you to teach us about your culture. We want to know you. We want to know everything that you know. So I look forward to that from Chalk and Duster. And once again, heartiest congratulations to you, Raj. No matter what happens, just don't leave that hum, because I think that's what keeps you more focused. So with this, a huge round of applause and congratulations once again to you. I'm very happy the club is where it should be.
Thank you so much, Sapna, for your motivating, kinding, and inspirational words for me, for club, and for everyone here. Thank you so much, Sapna. Great. Moving forward, we will invite the person who is, we can say, always aspire to have the new clubs. I think after me, he was the person who was waiting for this club. So let's me invite Club Grow Director of District 98, Toastmaster Hardik Shah. Hello, Hardik.
You just gave the perfect introduction, right? The job of a club group director is to add more clubs. So thank you so much. It's almost 8:15 p.m. here in India, but I'm sure we have people across the world. So good morning, afternoon, evening, from whichever part of the world you are in right now. And thank you for the presence of the District Director Mukta and Program Quality Director Sapna. So as the CGD, we always want to add a lot more clubs. Right? That's part of our basic job. That's what we are runs through our bloods. And the typical kind of blood that we club that we add are the corporate and community clubs. And I've seen a lot of them being added to the system in the last few years. But this year across the world, the number of clubs that are added are very, very limited. Seeing a non-conventional club like a chalk and duster exclusively for a particular profession, largely from the education industry, is a fabulous job. So big shout out to the entire executive committee and everyone who has rallied behind Raj to get this club chartered and honoring D98 of having it chartered within the Indian premises. So I'm sure India has their flags high. Just to add to what Sapna said is that हमने अभी पंख फैला है, उड़ान अभी बाकी है. A translation is that the wings are out, the flight is yet to take off. We are chartered, but I'm sure the club has a long, long way to go in terms of educating a lot of us. We will also have a lot of learnings to do. I joined an education company in the month of September. So seeing a club like this is going to be very interesting to see how it's going to nurture the coaches, the trainers within all of us. And I'm sure this will help us a lot more in not just our public speaking communication, but also the mentoring skills that we have that we require for people. And just one word for Raj, if I have to put it, that all of us have a lot of motivation to do something. In District 19 today, we have 66 area directors. And as of today, we have opened 20 clubs across 18 area directors. All of them are motivated to become president distinguished areas. All of them are motivated to open a club, to retain a club. But what differentiates Raj is motivation versus discipline. We all can wake up every morning to have a six-pack ab. Not all of us go to the gym every day. But Raj, I think across 30 odd pre-charter meetings, if I'm not wrong, I have lost track of it. Like Mukta mentioned, I've lost track of it. After a point, I stopped asking Raj. Mukta still asks Raj. I stopped asking Raj, how many more meetings will you conduct? And that is the discipline. And that is what a lot of us lack of. 37 meetings and today we made it. Okay, wow, that's phenomenal. I mean, some clubs celebrate their 37th meeting. We're celebrating our first meeting on our 37th meeting. So fabulous job. So that's where Raj, that's where the perseverance and confidence of at least this 36 people in the room on all of us that this club will see the light of it. So congratulations, Shock and Duster, for seeing this wonderful start. And of course, like I mentioned, Udana bhi baki hai. Expecting a lot more from non-conventional clubs like these. All the best. Congratulations. I am hoping the 75th meeting, that's almost twice of where we are, will be a very large grand party. All right. Thank you so much. Back to you, Raj.
Thank you so much, Hardik, for your inspiration. That club will have a great journey, and definitely I believe this club is going to have great journey, and this club is going to create an history on the map of Toastmasters International. Thank you so much, Hardik, for your motivation and great inspirational words. Now, I will request Tech Master Saukas to share a screen for felicitating our district officers.
Toastmaster Raj, Division M Director is Sanish.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's welcome Division M Director, Toastmaster Sanish, to have few words for every one of us. Toastmaster Sanish.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope I'm audible. Yes. Thanks.
Yes. Wow.
First of all, it's great to have Raj in my team as an area director. I take pride in the fact, like whenever I enter in the room, be it any room, like I take pride in having a very strong work ethic and outworking myself. And Raj is one of the guys, I think looking at him, it really inspires me. And the testimony to that fact is that having 37 meetings, like initially when we started having, I remember I had suggested possibly we can have a fortnightly meeting, because I know, like, having served as area director last year, it takes a lot of effort, focus on marketing, getting the role plays and everything. But Raj said, no, I know having a weekly meeting will help me. And I said, I believe in you. And that trigger point, right, as a person, when you come to know, I think one was Raj's dedication and perseverance, which was visible from the very outset. And the other thing was that team. Like, I have been part of a couple of meetings in the beginning, and when I saw like Pradeep sharing the videos on YouTube, spreading the word about chalk and dusters, the way Saugad was sharing that Toastmaster of the day, his own take, the way Lucky was opening the meetings, all these small things, and I could see that team coming together. And I think that was one of the occasion when I communicated to Club Growth Director Hardik, as well as I think Program Quality Director. Yes, definitely chalk and duster will definitely happen during mine and Raj's term. That's when that confidence came in. When I saw that perseverance of Raj being supported by all the support, contribution and love of all the members of chalk and duster, that's when I knew that this club is going to happen. And something else I had shared with them, that the culture, that the way they were communicating, like someone was not coming for that next week, they're already saying, apologizing, I'm sorry, I won't be that for that next meeting. That from that communication, you come to know, okay, that bond is there. And I always felt that Toastmasters is not just about public speaking, it's that bond, camaraderie which the members have. And it was very good to see the club had that even before the club got chartered. And I'm going to see, I think, a lot of achievements, accomplishments in future. So great to see Raj, like being that founder, that laying that first brick for such an amazing club. Over to you, Raj.
Thank you so much, Sanis, for your visionary words for this club. And really, it's great support, great help, and great aspiration and great inspiration for the club members, Toastmasters. Thank you so much. Now I will request Toastmaster Pithambaran to share a screen for felicitating our district officers.
Thank you so much. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much, Mukta, distinguished Toastmaster, for your encouragement, support, kind words, and for making this a great success today. Thank you so much, Mukta. Thank you so much, Sapna, Program Quality Director, for every support, every guidance, always, every time, anytime, always. Thank you so much, Sapna.
Thank you so much, Raj. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, Sapna. Thank you so much, Hardik, for great support, always guidance, encouragement, vision for making this a done.
Yes, Raj, looking for one more before 30th of June. Thanks, Raj. One more before 30th of June.
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Sanish, Division M Director, for your support for making this club successful. Thank you so much, Sanish, for everything, Sanish. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, with the permission of district officers, I would like to move ahead with the next proceeding of this meeting. Also, before moving ahead, I would like to acknowledge presence of Division J Director Sakshi Srivastava with us. Hello, Sakshi.
Hello, Raj. It's
Hi,
a
Sakshi.
pleasure to be here, and congratulations to all the members of Chalk and Duster. This is really an amazing moment, and I am, like everyone said, yes, there is no kind of no need for testimony that Raj is a really hardworking person. And I have known you as a great friend here in Toastmasters. And I absolutely love the camaraderie that I have seen. I have attended quite a few pre-charter meetings of Chalk and Duster, and I see the camaraderie in the club members, and that's amazing. Hey, keep growing. Congratulations to all. Congratulations.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Sakshi.
much for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sakshi. Thank you. Now let's move ahead with the induction of the members. Club had 21 charter members and 2 more new members. So club has 23 members right now. So it's a great moment for all the club members who are going to with the club for their transformation, personal transformation, professional transformation in the Toastmaster journey. So this is a great moment for all the club members. So I will request Toastmaster Pithambaran to share the screen, the slides for inducting every club members. Toastmaster Pithambaran. Yes. So it's. Would you like to do on full screen? Yes, great. So Pithambaran Nair, the very first person who promised and who took the members of the Toastmasters, Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club here, and he has been always with Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club since day one. He committed for himself. Thank you so much, Pithambaran Nair, and it's great to have you as a member of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, Pithambaran. Kindly accept the charter member certificates for your membership. Toastmaster Lucky Dafwa, the president of the club, who is going to lead the club to a great height. Thank you so much, Lucky, for being with club. I know you have been committed since day one, and you have been inspiration for the club members, Toastmaster Lucky. Kindly feeling great to have you as club member. Kindly accept charter certificates for you. Thank you, Lucky. Saugat Kamalya, one of my right hand or left hand, we can say, but one of my hand. He has been helping hand for many activities always, and he is also one of the key region backbone of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much, Saugat, for being with us. Welcome to the club. Kindly accept charter's member certificate for you. Toastmaster Chakradhar Dikshit. I remember he had promised much earlier in July only that he will be with the club, and he is. Thank you so much, Chakradhar, for being with Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Great to have you. There is a lot of learnings from you for every member and for me. Kindly accept your charter member certificates, Toastmaster Chakradhar. Pradeep Sethi. This man, we spoke just 30 minutes. And in the next meeting, in the next week, I received confirmation from him that I'm going to be part of the club. And he was truly unknown to me just before the first conversation. Thank you so much, Pradeep. You have been a cool, great person for the club, and a lot of commitment, aspirations, and inspirations you are creating for the club members, Toastmaster Pradeep Sethi. Kindly accept charter member certificates to you. We have Sunita Chaudhary. Again, great inspiration, great learning coach, always ready to help, always come forward for taking the meeting roles, delivering speeches. Thank you so much, Sunita, for being with club. I'm very sure you are going to achieve your next life stage with the Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club journey soon. Kindly accept charter member certificates for you. We have Shilpi Upadhyay. She is associated with the club since July. but later she became integral part of the club, we can say. She is contributing a lot to the club and other communities of speakers. Thank you so much, Selfie. Kindly accept charter member certificates for you. We have Abhishek Kulkarni, the gym guy. I was still waiting when he will conduct masterclass on yoga and gym, so that there will be more audience for him. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for being with club. Really, you are an inspiration and you have been committed since day one, Toastmaster Abhishek. Thank you so much. Kindly accept charter member certificates for you. We have Toastmaster Gayatri Selveswaran. She is a good speaker. Since last few months, because of her personal region, she is unable to meet in the club meetings. We hope that she will be with the club very soon because of after overcoming her personal challenges. But thank you so much, Gayatri, where you are right now, for being with Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, Gayatri, and we will have you very soon in the club meeting. Charter member certificates for Toastmaster Gayatri. Thank you. Yes, we have distinguished Toastmaster Bindu. When we started our journey in the month of August, she pinged me on my WhatsApp that she would like to be part of the club. So she was the very first person who showed interest that she would be with the club. And later she became part of the club. She is a great inspiration. Probably she had around 8 to 9 years experience in Toastmasters and great source of learnings for every members of the club. Thank you so much, Bindu, for being Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Here is your certificate of charter certificates. We have Von Eric. His contribution is unique. Because of his contribution, club took a shape, club took a direction, club took reach the goal, we can say. It has been a great help, great support. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Vaughn, for everything you have done. Kindly accept charter member certificates. We have Toastmaster Ashok Gokhale. Although he has retired professionally, but his love for music and his engagement, singing, he is just like a source of energy in our club group. Really, we all love a lot Toastmaster Ashok for your presence, for your comments, for your guidance, for your many things. You have become like a great source of energy for our club members. Thank you so much, Ashok, for being with Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Kindly accept charter member certificates for the club for you. We have Toastmaster Salu Deswal. So I got to know her via one membership campaign. I connected her and she just became ready in a moment. She would be with the club and say yes. Thank you so much, Salu, for being Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. I'm very sure you are going to have a very great, meaningful, learningful journey at the club, Toastmaster Salu. Kindly accept charter member certificates of you. We have Muhammad Imran. I remember I was not joining the meeting, but he was already present in the meeting. So he is a great motivational person. He always motivates everyone with his thoughts, with his approaches, encouragement. Thank you so much, Imran, for being with Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Great to have you in the club. Kindly accept charter member certificates for you. We have Laura Jones, an author. She's from US. But yes, she has been an integral part of the journey. She has helped a lot with building the membership of the club. And she is a great source of inspiration for the members of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Laura, for being with Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Here is your charter member certificates. We have Toastmaster Madhu. I remember I got to connect with him around 1 week or 2 week duration, and he became part of the club. He liked the concept of the club, and he is enjoying his journey of Toastmasters at the club. Thank you so much, Madhu, for being part of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Here is your charter member certificates. We have Pramila Das. She is an author, and she has been a great support for the club since the start. Because of her personal reason, she was not able to continue in the middle, but she became part of the club and source of energy for many club members. Thank you so much, Pramila, for being with Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Here is your charter member certificates. We have Toastmaster Lasima. Toastmaster Pithambaran has helped to have Toastmaster Lasima with Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Thank you so much, Lasima. I'm very sure we will have you in the club meeting and you will enjoy the learnings from Toastmasters and you will have a great time with Toastmasters journey. Thank you so much, Lasima. Kindly accept charter member certificates. We have Jainuddin. He is a person who is always open to learning new learnings. He is aspiring to be a great speaker, to present himself in very open manner. Thank you so much, Jainuddin, with Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. I'm very sure Toastmaster will help you a lot to achieve your dreams, to be proficient in speaking. Welcome and thank you so much. Kindly accept charter member certificates for you. We have Toastmaster Hari Krishnan. Welcome, Hari, to the Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Although we did not get chance much to connect and speak with you, but I'm very sure we will have, and you would be integral part of our journey. We will have you very active in the club meetings, and you will enjoy your journey of Toastmasters, of learnings and inspiring the persons. Here is your charter member certificates, Toastmaster Hari. Oh, thank you so much. I feel very grateful and happy to be part of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, as it was my dream when I got to know there's a concept of charter membership. And this was really a very beautiful moment for me that after 4 years of my journey in Toastmaster, I became a charter member of a club. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. Great to see my charter certificates here. Praveen, he is from Delhi and he is having dual membership, and he shown interest as soon as he got to know about Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Welcome, Praveen, to the club. Here is your charter member certificates. I'm very sure you would be enjoying your journey with full of learnings at the club. Here is your charter member certificates, Praveen. Oh, I do apologize. Praveen is regular member of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. I'm sorry, that's not charter member. And Toastmaster Suvarna. She is latest addition in our family of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. And she is aspired to develop her skills of speaking in proficient manner. And very sure all are here to guide you, Toastmaster Suvarna, in your journey. Welcome to the club, Toastmaster Suvarna. With this, welcome everyone in the family of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Now I would like to call one of the sponsors of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Pithambaran, and the two mentors of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, Distinguished Toastmaster Von Eric Tendo and Distinguished Toastmaster Savanti, to have few words for every one of us. So let's begin with one of the sponsor of the club, Toastmaster Pithambaran. Hello, Pithambaran, stage is all yours.
Greetings to everyone present in the floor, and special thanks to Toastmaster Raj Bharat, Area M3 Director, for making the dream come true today. I feel so honored, so humbled, and so privileged to be one of the club sponsors, along with great personalities like Distinguished Toastmaster Shravanti, Distinguished Toastmaster Vaughan, and of course, Brother Raj. I don't know how to express my sincere thanks to every member who took the decision to transform their lives and change and learn what they are actually aspiring for. As a sponsor, my only request to all the new members is that if you show us just one finger, we will be there to embrace you, to make you with us, to feel you good, and to give whatever we learn from this fraternity back to you. With that, thank you. Back to you, Raj.
Thank you so much, Pithambaran. It's a great moment of our journey with you as a sponsoring Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, Pithambaran. Thank you so much. Moving ahead, I would like to call one of the mentor of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, Distinguished Toastmaster Vaughan, who is an author, who is a coach, global inspirational speaker, and going to help club members and the club with his mentorship. Toastmaster, Distinguished Toastmaster Vaughan, kindly have few words for every club members.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you very much for all your hard work. And thank you, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you for having me here. Two things that I would like to discuss: success and failure. And I always like to share this to this club. The top of the mountain is the bottom of the next. But to be able to climb another mountain, we have to go down and climb another mountain. That symbolizes today we achieve charter. That is one mountain that we conquered. And now we need to climb another mountain and we need to go down. That going down symbolizes our failure. We start all over again. But that will be our strength to be able to climb another mountain. And those another mountain will be the Distinguished Club or President Distinguished Club, or probably this club will transform its member to a world-class speaker, coaches, leaders, competitors. That is only my two messages: success and failure. We are not always successful, but we are not also always failure. Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Vaughan Eric, for all your help, all your guidance, which you have done so far, and you are doing still, and you would be doing for the club members. Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Vaughan. Now, I would like to invite a great person who has always shown me a way whenever I was feeling stuck. She always guided, helped me to think in different manner so that we can help the club members with their Toastmaster journey and making this club on map of Toastmaster International. Toastmaster, Distinguished Toastmaster Shravanti, she is coach, board member of North-South Foundation, board member, leadership, influence, team empowerment, past district 10 director, and she's going to help club and club members as club member. Kindly have few words for everyone, Distinguished Toastmaster Shravanti.
Thank you, Raj. My dear friends, congratulations to all the dignitaries and members and guests today. It is my honor to be here and to be part of your journey. And as a mentor for the club, I promise that I will give it my all. As Toastmaster Juan Eric just said, we think of success and failure as separate. But whether we are successful or whether we fail, we do it together. So I'm going to leave a message of teamwork with you. We succeed only when all of us succeed, each and every one of us. So my message to each one of you is, think not just of yourself. Think of yourself as part of this beautiful community that you have put together. It has your sweat, blood, and tears, and we have come together for a reason. So whether I'm a charter member or not, my stumbling upon a Facebook post got us this far. I remember the first time we both spoke, Raj and I, was on October 29th, and he said, we have about 10 members and we are still at 10 and no payments. From that day forward, all I have been doing is staying in the background. That's all it takes, is that for us to come together, is for us to move forward as one. So my message to you today is, we are a team and each one of you is capable of helping the other. And as Henry Ford said, coming together is just the beginning. Staying together is progress, and working together, my friends, is success. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to mentor your club.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmasters Shravanti. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to request Pithamran to share certificates for felicitating our club sponsors and club mentors. Thank you so much, Shravanti, for everything. Kindly accept a humble gratitude for your help for every one of us. Thank you so much, Shravanti. Thank you so much, Vaughn, for everything which you have done for the club and you are doing for changing, transforming the person's life with the help of Toastmasters. Thank you so much, Vaughn, for the club mentor of the club. Thank you so much to me, again, being a club sponsor. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Pithamram, for making this journey a goal, successful, achieving the goal with making this Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club live for everyone. Thank you so much, Pithamram, for being one of the club sponsors for this club. Now we will move ahead with the next segment. We all are waiting for the keynote address. But before that, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Division A Director of District 98, Toastmaster Neha. Hello, Neha. Hi, Neha. Welcome. Welcome to the club meeting. Welcome to the charter celebrations of the club, Neha. Welcome. Also, I would like to acknowledge presence of past District Director of District 98, distinguished Toastmaster Arvind Nair. Hello, Arvind. Welcome to the club meeting. Welcome to the club, Arvind. Welcome. Great. Now let's proceed with the next segment of the agenda. So we have Dr. Alisa with us. She is transformational leadership and mindset coach. She is international speaker and best-selling author. She is board member of International Institute of Influencers. She is a member, master mindset coach of International Coaching Federation. She is global professor of humanities, business management, and leadership at International Internship University. With huge round of applause, please help me welcome Dr. Alisa. Dr. Alisa, mindset of successful leadership. Mindset of successful leadership. Dr. Alisa.
Thank you again. Good morning. What a distinguished honor it is to sit with you, outstanding leaders, for this remarkable event of chartering the club. I enjoyed sitting here and listening to parts of the journey and hearing about how persistence coming from the leadership of Raj and Vaughn and the others to ensure that this day became a reality. And like one of us said, it is the labor pains. And so once you push through in the pain as a leader, you definitely give birth to the baby. So here's this brand new, fresh baby. And you all, I am so honored to be in your presence, each of you distinguished leaders. So this morning, I am sharing my spin on what does it take for a leader to have a success mindset. Sometimes I'm going to ask if I can be permitted to share the screen. I have a little slide and I'd like to share that with you. We might feel like free to take notes or not. Let's see, here we go.
Yes, you are having access to service.
Thank you so much. I'm going to. There we go. All right. All right, I think you guys should have my screen right now. Someone can just give me a thumbs up. So the mindset of a successful leader, you know, many times we talk about the process of leadership and what great leadership looks like. But many times we forget that there's a human being behind the whole process of leadership, and that it does take, like in our scenario here at Chalk and Duster, a group of leaders to come together really to go through the pregnancy and the birthing process. And then we have that live new baby of Chalk and Duster to nurture and grow and to form and fashion it in the way that it should go. So leaders ought to be in a space where they are empowered in order to facilitate the leadership process. So again, I am Dr. Alisa Whyte, and I'm from Arizona, USA, and I am I'm a servant leadership at Fulfillment Empowerment Network, a company I founded a couple of years ago. I've worked in corporate as a passionate government nonprofit executive and just serving. I'm a mindset coach, leadership coach, and I enjoy speaking and training as well. I've been in the field of coaching and speaking and training and leading for about 22 years. I also work with entrepreneurs and helping them with their startups. So I've been around the block a little bit. And I think that's what I say when I start to look at my own life. Many times I was in leadership position because I was good at a certain thing. But as I grew older, I learned that there were certain things that I needed to do. So here's the question I have for us today. Who is a leader? Generally speaking, a leader is someone who motivates others to act towards achieving a goal, just like Raj and the rest of the team did with us here at Chalk and Duster. A leader is able to bring people together around a particular cause and move them to take action to achieving that specific objective. A good leader also inspires people to do something bigger than themselves. Again, very reflective here this morning, this evening with Chalk and Duster, that we're able to rally people from what I'm hearing from around the world to bring this club to light. Many days and weeks of working through the process, right, Raj? And also having all those master classes that people sometimes I'm hearing question, are we really going to charter this club or what? But as a leader, you brought everyone together to rally around that cause. So a leader pulls their strengths and all the resources around them to achieve extremely great things. A good leader helps everyone to become the absolute best version of themselves. I say a good leader helps everyone to become the absolute best version of themselves. So it's not only about the goal, but it's also people-centered. As a leader, you're looking at the people and you're understanding that they are the reason why you're even doing this in the first place. A leader is different than an organizer. Let me tell you something. Raj might have been a good organizer at some point in his career, but this process, from what I'm hearing, he became that outstanding leader that I heard many of us testifying about. Here's the difference. An organizer gathers resources, deploys them in the most effective manner. And an organizer brings people together. However, they are not the ones that inspire them to take big, bold action steps, to organize the efficiency and bringing that vision to life. That's the difference between the leader and the organizer. So what things and characteristics does a good leader have? I've got 7 of mine to share with you today. An effective leader has vision. Vision is where they want to go and how they're going to get there. Knowing the where and the how. The leader also has that vision that helps them understand where they are currently at, and they have a crystal clear vision of what it's going to take to get there. I'm pretty sure in this process, the team had to sit and say, here's where we're at, and here's where we need to go. So that vision is clear. The leader must be able to communicate the vision to the team that's supporting him or her in the process so that they can have success. So a leader, a quality leader has vision, and a quality leader must have motivation and know how to motivate his or her team. The effective leader is highly skilled at motivating others. There's no joke. Look at all the people that Raj has brought to this conference room virtually today, and I'm sure there are many others as we look at the membership of the club. A leader knows what makes people tick. So the leader must study the people that he's working with to understand what they're most passionate about, what role in the vision or in the puzzle of that vision each individual plays, and what makes them trigger emotionally. Through the words of the leader, action steps are created. They're able to motivate them into doing things they didn't even know they could do. See, that's something about leadership. I heard someone say, I was wondering if we're really going to do it. But as a leader, Raj was forging on, motivating everyone to keep the vision and the plan in place to get to this day of birthing the baby of Chalk and Duster. A leader provides good service. And I always, when I was growing up, Mother Teresa was always at the top of my head. So I threw her in here. The best leaders are those who serve their followers. The leader is not too consumed with his title and his position. That is why I like to say, let's push pause for a little. Each of us are leaders. Leadership is not a title. Leadership is not a particular even job assignment. So in every role that we play, whether it's at home, whether it's at school, in the community, we are being watched by sometimes the youngest, by the teenagers, and even our fellow adults for leadership. So we're able to serve. I love the word service. I also am so very passionate about servant leadership. Here's the big deal. The next thing is that a leader has a good emotional empathy. A leader knows how to empathize. A leader must be able to place themselves in the shoes of others. When I served in leadership, one of the biggest things that I struggled with when I was coming up younger is how quickly people are able to administer a write-up or a discipline in order to so-called get the employees in line without even considering that that person is a human too. And there might be a deeper reason for why they might be lacking in the performance area. So as a leader, we're able to jump into the shoes of the ones that we serve. And if they want to create a consensus around the team, they must be able to understand the concerns of the others effectively. That is what we do. We have to step into their role, into their problems, and be able to see ourselves. So we have the empathy now to help them resolve the issues that is blocking us from meeting said goals. A quality leader is full of creativity. How many ways did you guys come up to get to this day? I am sure there were several ideas around, but then you were able as the leaders to charter the one that was best for Chalk and Duster. A quality leader is highly effective at creating things. When it comes to achieving outcomes, they can find a ways, and they can help the individuals that they're working with to see the different ways and then decide together. They use their imagination to look beyond what is directly in front of them. They're not short-sighted at all in their vision. They truly have a vision of what's possible. They're able to see how they can effectively leverage the skills of everyone on the team so that it can maximize those potentials for the good and the benefit of the vision. A good leader is able to stand the test of time, right? We testified of the leadership of Chalk and Duster today. I heard many testimonies, and I'm seeing and reading them in the chat. The best leader demands the best from their teams. They don't settle for mediocre. They're not going to just have masterminds, right, Raj? You're going to charter this club and make the biggest, best effort to ensure that it's not just chartered, but it continues to up level to the greatness of Toastmasters International. So rather than setting example for passionate work with your team as a quality leader, you do and you perform the way you expect them to. So you know the way, you show the way, and you go the way. And next, a great leader has a management process that is in place. A leader must be able to manage the people and the processes in order to achieve the goal. So I want to tell you, none of these characteristics on their own makes a good leader, right? The best leaders possess a combination of all of what I discussed and even some more, but I just thought these were some of the distinguished ones that as we move forward at building this club, that we're going to always need to keep at heart. So a quality leader is able to be creative, on demand, and also create and sometimes be very demanding. I bet sometimes we find Raj a little bit demanding in this process. Bear with him. He is flexing his leadership muscle and getting stronger. A leader is able to change and manage change effectively while also expressing empathy for team members. They can provide vision while serving the followers as well. It's important to understand, though, my friends, that leadership isn't about having a particular position, as I shared with you earlier, a title or certain personal attributes. Just because we have an executive role doesn't mean we're a good leader or even a leader. Having the corner office up on the skyscraper doesn't mean that we're possessing and practicing quality leadership skills. Having charismatic, even being charismatic and being able to charm everyone with words does not mean we're being motivational, and it does not make us a good leader. You see, the good news is that leadership is something that's born within an individual, rather than it's something you learn over time through practice as well. So while you might be thinking you're a born leader, you have to develop those muscles of practicing good quality leadership by developing the character traits from within and become a better leader. But that's not all, right? We want to know, Alisa, what makes a successful leader and what is the mindset of a successful leader? It was Phil Owens, a corporate behaviorist, that said, leadership is about more than just managing human resources. If we want to be successful at leading others, we have to first master the art of leading ourselves. And so that is why I formulated this little presentation that is out from a larger course that I teach, is the mindset of a successful leader. So how do successful leaders think? Why does leaders need to have a certain mindset to succeed? What is a success-driven mindset? What are the components of a leader's success mindset? You see, success starts with a thought in the mindset. I am a big fan of one of the scriptures from the book of life that says, as a man or woman thinketh, so he or she is. And so I believe that success starts in the mind. Different mindsets give us different outcomes. A poor mindset, well, you know, that equals poor results. A positive mindset leads to success. While our experiences, education, skills can matter a lot in how our mindsets are set up, we can make it a lot different with the thoughts that we think. So luckily, any one of us can develop a success mindset, a mindset that is primed for the ultimate goal achieving practice. It's certainly easier than consuming master complex skills. So let's look at it and simplify. What does a successful leader's mindset look like? Great leaders know that it is important to develop a mindset primed for success. So let's look at it. Number one, great leaders' mindset is one with an attitude of gratitude. So simple, right? We hear it all the time. What is an attitude of gratitude? Being grateful for what you have and what you already have accomplished. So as a leader who is going to be primed for success in our everyday life and in our leadership roles, if those are assigned to us, like I said, it's not about the role. We're always in the mindset that we are leading, motivating, encouraging, empathizing, serving people, then we are, in my own, what I would like to say, a leader. So if we're practicing an attitude of gratitude, we must be in a space where we're thankful for what we have and what we have accomplished. So in the process of building Chalk and Duster, I am sure at some point you guys had to sit and congratulate yourself for coming from point A to point F, but you know that the goal is to get to Z. So be happy for the success of others as well. That also included in that attitude of gratitude. If you can't feel happy for others when they're successful, your own success will be limited. If you cannot be happy for others when they're successful, your own success will be limited. If you don't hear anything else when we talk about the attitude of gratitude, think about that a little bit. The other thing when it comes to a success mindset of a leader, they understand evaluating the risk and reward. See, everything we do, there's a risk factor and a reward factor. And so as a leader with a success mindset, we're able to evaluate those effectively and weigh them out. See, successful people are masters at evaluating the risk and reward. Unsuccessful people either refuse to take a risk or they take on far too much risk for the potential of a very minuscule reward. Neither of those are successful ways to approach life. So when we're making our vision boards and our plans and our dreams and we're charting it, writing the vision, making it clear, as leaders with a success mindset, we're able to look keenly at the risk and reward of what we're investing into. The next is that a leader's success mindset is one that is focused on emotional and physical health. As I said earlier, I feel like a lot of times we get thrown into leadership roles based on the fact that, well, you know what? You're good at math. You're good at accounting. So you lead the accounting department. And we don't have a clue how to really and truly serve people, as I say. We haven't truly figured out ourselves. And so when I'm talking about the leader's success mindset, I am wanting to go back to the individual behind the title, behind the roles that we play in life. So focus on emotional and physical goal. You're taking care of yourself. Sacrificing your health for success, you know what? It's not true success. What do you do and what do we really gain if we achieve our goals but sacrifice our physical and emotional health in the process? Really, come on. If we're going to drag and knock ourselves out to have one chartered club after the next and then boom, we're in the hospital. Oh, well, what do we celebrate? We'll be like, how sad it is, you know? So-and-so did all this great stuff, but she's not well. So know your priorities before you start chasing success. And even while you're working on your goals and dreams, keep that focus on your emotional and physical health as a leader. The next thing that successful leaders know and do is they live in a space of abundance. They live in a space of abundance. Believe that there is enough of everything to go around. All the resources, I tell you, I believe that Raj and the team here knew that no matter what, they were going to see this day and see this club rise to be one of the greatest. So a leader knows that there is plenty and enough to go around. A successful leader also won't be in competition with others. We know that we don't need to compete. We only need to compete with the version of ourselves from yesterday, yesteryear, yestermonth, however you want to put it. So we're constantly growing as an individual. We know that our number one goal is to maintain a more positive attitude. So if we believe or we dream that it is possible, what do we do if we believe that things are possible? We believe that we can achieve it because there's plenty and more than enough in the world to go around. There's more than enough money. There's more than enough resource individuals. There's more than enough doors that will open. Raj did not quit no matter what because he believed and he had a spirit and a mindset of abundance. The next thing that a successful leader has going on as he or she creates his mindset is keeping mistakes and failures. We touched on that already. See, you guys already peeked into my little share this morning. Keeping mistakes and failure in proper context. Thank you, Vaughn, for bringing that to front. Failure is guaranteed to happen more often than not. Learn from the mistakes though. And failures are only the indication that we need to try again and try a different method. I always like to say, if when Thomas Edison stopped, when he failed, we would not have lights, possibly. Every time he failed, there's an exaggerated number, I feel, but it actually is truthful, where he did try several, I think thousands of times of methods to get a light bulb going for humanity. And the thing he said is what I got stuck in my brain. Oh, now I know that doesn't work. So let me try this. So when we fail, the question we should ask is, now what? That doesn't work. What's my next thing to try? And failure is an indication to try again. The next thing, number 6, that a successful leader has built in, ingrained in his or her mindset is growth. Placing a priority on growth is very necessary for your own personal growth and for you to develop yourself as a leader. You can't achieve anything new without growing in some way. So when the labor pain comes, don't just go through the pain. I say grow through the pain. It might be your skills that you need to grow in, your attitude, your discipline, or you might just need a little bit more courage to just grow. I say rest assured, something needs to grow. If you're currently stuck, it's an indication that you need to grow. I ask, do you have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset? Are you only seeing things as they are, or are you seeing things as you want them to be? What is your reality? Are you growing? Don't stay stuck. Next thing that a successful leader knows, does, is, and embody is the willingness to be uncomfortable. Quality leaders do not sit in a space of comfort zone. Growth isn't pleasant. We all know that. There will be discomfort many, many times as we develop and grow ourselves. We may have, like we said earlier, failures and mistakes. Even success can be uncomfortable. I am telling you, I've had visions and dreams that scare my knickers off of me. And I said, you know what? I am going to stretch, because if it scares me, it's a good indication that is exactly the direction I should go, because nothing great is accomplished in a comfort zone. How? Here's my question for us this morning, this evening, is how uncomfortable are we willing to be to become successful in what we do as leaders? How uncomfortable? The next thing is a positive attitude. Come on. You can't walk around with a dream and a mission and a vision and a team of people following you when you're all like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe we would if we only could. That's not the successful mindset for a leader. You must ask, here's my question, how much are you willing to do if you're certain that you were going to be successful? How much energy are you willing to put into the whole process of achieving the goal? A lot, right? Here's the other question that I have for us. How much are you willing to do if you don't have high expectations? Not very much. If your expectations are low, then you don't have to do much. A lot less, right? So here's the tip. Give yourself and your abilities the benefit of the doubt this morning. Notice that how you think and how you talk to yourself, because a lot of times we're good at coming out as leaders and making everybody feel everything is all right. And, we're going good, yes, but inside it's like it scares you. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know why these people are here. Why don't they even follow me anyway? So we need that positive mindset. Is it positive or is it negative? What kind of mindset are we walking around with? What impact do we want to create in the world? And so if we know that we want to create impact, then we must, as successful leaders, have a plan. Planning is important. Success for each person is a precise goal. It is not let me go at the shooting ring. No one ever see anyone at shooting ring just shooting. No. There is a target and we have to aim. We got to load up the gun, aim, and fire in the direction of the target. So it's the same way with leadership and our mindset is that we know the precise goal. We're not going to hit it by accident ever. Anything that we want to achieve without a destination in mind and a plan for getting there, you are really relying on luck. I heard John Maxwell say something about a dream is just like throwing spaghetti against the wall and hoping that something sticks. Well, that's not how successful leaders operate. We're planning and we're very precise on our goals. Here's the thing. We also need mentorship. We need to choose a great mentor, a mentor that has achieved the success that we desire, a mentor that is already in the position where we're headed. Because let me tell you, a great mentor knows what's important and knows what's just noise. See, we live in a world where many people are making noise. They're creating businesses and programs that not convinced they really know, right? A lot of imitation going on in the world. So when we're choosing a mentor, we want to ensure that they have really good track record in whatever it is we're receiving mentorship for. One of my mentors is on this call today. He's also been a distinguished Toastmaster, ALS, all the wonderful things. But when I thought about having him to coach me as a speaker, I wanted to see his track record. I wanted to see that he was up on those stages and really serving people and really winning in the game of speaking. So here's the question for us. Do you have a qualified mentor that knows exactly how to hit the target that you are wanting to shoot at? So the question of the day is, what's your mindset? I want us to take a moment to reflect and think about our current mindsets and compare that to the results that we're currently experiencing. Can you see the connection? Can you see that the way we're thinking is directly connected to the results that we're receiving? So what if we, like they have us doing the booster shots for COVID, right? Because they're like, the one you got 6 months ago was not that great. So we got to keep growing. If you feel that you have the skills you need to be successful, but you're still coming up short, it might be time to take a look at your mindset as a leader. Anyone can choose their mindsets. There are no prerequisites for having a success mindset. You can just choose to go in the direction and cultivate that for yourself. So put your mind into a positive state that aids the success that you're seeking. So here's our big takeaways for today. What is a leader's success mindset? So In order to be in that space of ultimate success zone, as we say, we want to develop and cultivate a mindset. We don't want to look at leadership just as a process. We want to look at leadership from the person. Who are you? How are you thinking? How are you operating? How are you showing up for the people we serve? Increase your self-awareness. Your self-development is the foundation of excellence. Before we can lead and inspire others, we must first understand our own motivations and behaviors. What it is about me. See, when we start to look at ourselves through those lenses, then we start to step into the role of empathy, and we're able to see the people that we serve and the people that follow us. We must be able to develop a vision by learning to listen to our own inner values and dreams. Trust ourselves and try not to compromise our values to achieve the goals that we have. Understanding that once we're standing firm on our own feet, in our own selves and in our own values, that the gains that we seek and go after will not be temporary. They will be permanent goals, permanent achievement that just keeps building and growing, even after our own lifetime. So embrace passion by learning to be motivated by your internal compass, rather than looking for external forces and looking for situations around us to be better for ourselves. Keep your energy fully charged. We talked about ensuring that we're mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually on 100%. You know, I always tell people when I'm sharing that we don't let our cell phone's battery die. We always got a battery pack, an extra charger in our purse or a bag. I do. And I don't really see people. I mean, everywhere we go, we've got these little guys and gals in our hands, right? So we need that charged up. So as leaders, we must stay charged up, keep our energy in full so that we can give our best effort. So you can stay energized by taking time to learn what activities re-energizes you and which ones are draining you. Equally important. You know, the other day I was researching why my phone was overheating and also why it just froze up. And so I went to YouTubeversity before I go to the Apple store. It takes too much time to go through the call and hold, and they call you back, or go downtown to the Apple store. So I was like, I'm going to go to YouTubeversity and I'm going to see why this phone is overheating. Why is my phone overheating and freezing up? And the guys on there in YouTubeversity told me that you probably have an app that's running in the background, even when you shut it down, or you might have a bug in there. You know, and they told me that I should completely reset the phone ultimately, even if I went to the Apple store. That's what they're really going to do anyway. So I had to find out what was going on there. They walked me through the steps to examine the system and the operating system of my phone in order, so I know what is draining the energy on my battery. So as leaders, we must jump in our own personal lives to not only know what energizes us. We know that if we plug the phone into the wall and that keeps the charge, it's easy does it. But sometimes the tricky thing is what activities, experiences, individuals draining our energy. So think about my cell phone issue. I had to go through a little step by step, and then ultimately I did have to reset the phone. So sometimes as leaders, we need to reset ourselves, go away, take ourselves off the scene. And as I wrapped up, respect yourself. Know your limitations of your body, your mind, your spirit, and thrive for balance between your responsibilities. In all areas of life, we must be in awareness of ourselves. Become aware of our own faults, our limitations, and seek ways to improve ourselves, and always stay open to change. A good leader knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I am Dr. Alisa Whyte, and I am so happy I got to share this with you today. I would love to connect with you even after this grandiose event. You can connect with me on social media or on my website at alisawhyte.com. And I am so blessed and honored to share the leader success mindset with you. Thank you, Raj. I see some hands raised. I don't know if we have time for question and answer, but I'll let Raj tell us. And if so, I am open, whichever way the program flows. Thanks again, everyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Alisa, for such great learning about leadership, which you shared for every one of us with your experience. Thank you so much, Dr. Alisa. Let's show huge round of applause, huge round of heart emotions for her. Thank you so much, Dr. Alisa. We can take the questions offline as we have another things lined up in the agenda. So as Toastmaster Pithamara would be sharing the certificates for felicitation for her, I would like to acknowledge the presence of club mentor of another club, Priyanka Panikrihi. She has joined to our club. Hello, Priyanka. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much, Raj. My heart feels so much full today to see the charter celebration of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. I've been hugely inspired by the journey that the club and you have taken together. And I hope to see this club grow many folds in the times to come. I'll keep on visiting the club, and it will always be a special memory. This particular meeting is always going to be a special memory for me. Thank you so much for inviting me to the celebration.
Thank you so much, Priyanka, for joining. I'm very sure you are having great time, Priyanka, here. Also, we have President of TCS Maitri Toastmasters Club, Simran Chauhan, with us, but she just dropped. Thank you so much, Simran, for joining today's meeting of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Now, let me felicitate. Thank you so much, Dr. Alisa, for taking the time, sharing your valuable learnings about leadership with club members, with every one of us. It's a great inspirational learnings for me, for every one of us, I'm very sure. Kindly accept certificate of appreciations, a grateful thank you from behalf of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, Dr. Alisa.
Thank you so much. What an honor. Thank you.
So much. Thank you, Alisa. Thank you. Now, we have one moment sharing, but before the moment sharing from the club members, we will have club officer installation. We have 7 club officers who are going to lead this Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club for the coming 6 months till 31st of December current year. So they took the forward step. They already took the leadership stage, make the difference for the members, and they are going to serve as club officer and club leader for Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, and for helping them, realizing them their roles and responsibilities, and making them committed for their roles. We have distinguished Toastmaster Savanti for installing the club XCOM. Distinguished Toastmaster Savanti, over to you.
Thank you once again, Toastmaster Raj. Dr. Alisa, thank you for that inspiration. We are all, needless to say, extremely inspired to move forward. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, wherever you are. I am honored that all of you at 07999139 Chalk and Dusters Toastmasters Club have asked me to preside at the induction ceremony today for the new club officers of your club, effective immediately. Congratulations to each and every one of you for entertaining a vision to come together as one to charter what I am certain will be a force in education, enablement, and empowerment spaces in the years to come. At the outset, I would like to commend each of you for your passion, perseverance, and also thank the sponsors, mentors, allies, and your district leaders for their support. You are each a leader, and I expect and urge that in whatever capacity you act in accordance with our core values of integrity, respect, service, and excellence. Congratulations to each and every one of you once again. I will now call on the incoming charter officers of our new club to come forward and ask that they turn their videos on if feasible and stay engaged until such time as the ceremony is complete. I promise it won't be long. It's never a good spot to be in when I'm standing in between someone's late breakfast, early lunch, or late dinner. So in this order, the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Abhishek Kulkarni. Treasurer, Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty. Secretary, Toastmaster Shilpi Upadhyay. VP of Public Relations, Toastmaster Saugat Kamilia. VP of Membership, Distinguished Toastmaster Juan Eric Tandok. VP of Education, Toastmaster Raj Bharat. And President, Toastmaster Lucky Daftor. I'm here to install the officers of Chalk and Dusters Toastmasters Club and to prepare them for the challenges that lie ahead. Your collective challenge is to make this club strong, dedicated to members from all walks of life to speak and lead in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and think critically and creatively. I will ask each of you to now hold or raise your hand, this invisible gavel, as a symbol of leadership, as I briefly describe the challenges that you must meet and the responsibilities you must fulfill. I will call on each of you, starting with the Sergeant at Arms. Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Abhishek Kulkarni. Do I see you? Toastmaster Abhishek.
A moment, please. I'm just spotlighting them to.
Okay, excellent. And I will call on each one of you, and it's then that you could put your hand up. If you could spotlight Toastmaster Abhishek for us.
Toastmaster Abhishek, can you please raise your hand once? I couldn't find you. Please come on the video.
I think we can't see Abhishek in the meeting room right now.
If he is not present, we will move forward. Okay,
Yes.
Toastmaster Abhishek Kulkarni. It is Toastmaster Abhishek's job to make sure that the meeting room, physical or virtual, as the occasion warrants, is set up properly and all the materials and equipment are in place. Toastmaster Abhishek, we hope, will perform his duties to the best of his abilities. Please let us welcome Toastmaster Abhishek as the Sergeant at Arms for Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Treasurer, Toastmaster Pradeep Shetty. Toastmaster Pradeep, it is your job to keep an accurate record of the financial matters of the club, including banking, disbursements, and dues payments. Will you, Toastmaster Pradeep, perform these duties to the best of your ability? Welcome and congratulations, Toastmaster Pradeep. Our secretary for the club, Toastmaster Shilpi Upadhyay. Shilpi, it is your job to maintain all the club records and take minutes at each club and executive committee meetings. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you and welcome, Toastmaster Shilpi as the secretary for Chalk and Dusters Toastmasters Club. Vice President of Public Relations, Toastmaster Saugat Kamilia, whose work we have already seen in action. Toastmaster Saugat, it is your job to promote Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club and its benefits to the community through press releases, social media, and special club events. Will you, Toastmaster Saugat, perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you and congratulations, Toastmaster Saugat. Vice President of Membership, Distinguished Toastmaster Juan Eric Tandok. It is your job, Juan, to manage and process the membership growth and retention of this club. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability to make sure that the club grows and is enriched?
I will.
Thank you and congratulations, Distinguished Toastmaster Juan Eric Tandok. Vice President of Education, Toastmaster and Inspiration to All, Raj Bharat. Raj, it is your job to schedule speeches, ensure that meeting roles are met, coordinate speech contests, the mentor program, and education awards for this newly chartered club. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Raj. You are the VP of Education and responsible for us to shine on the Distinguished Club program, as well as individual and personal growth. And now to Toastmaster Lucky Daftor. Lucky, having been elected president of Chalk and Dusters Toastmasters Club, you are its chief executive officer and are expected to preside at all club meetings and all regular and special events of your executive committee. It is your challenge to see that the club enables its members to achieve their education goals. It is also your challenge to see that the Chalk and Dusters Toastmasters Club helps the area, division, district, and Toastmasters International to meet their goals. Please accept this invisible gavel as a symbol of your leadership and dedication to this office. This gavel is a symbol of the power and the authority given to you by all of the members of this club. Please use it wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people, as you know. It is an emotional force that is rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all its members with a common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which you and everyone is proud. Will you, Lucky Daftor, as president, accept this challenge and perform your duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Congratulations, Madam President, and welcome. I now turn the proceedings over to you. Welcome one and all, and congratulations to all our officers. Once again, thank you for this opportunity to induct and install you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Distinguished Toastmaster Savanti, for installing the club officers. Now we will have President address for the club. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Raj. And thank you, DTM Shravanti, for installing all of us, for giving us this opportunity to start our journey from here. Absolutely, this is a delightful evening for all of us with this August gathering of illuminating people from all around the world. And we are starting our new journey with leaders like Toastmaster Raj, Toastmaster Pitambaran, DTM Vaughan, and of course, DTM Shravanti. We are so thankful and I feel so grateful to be part of this club and of course, to be here as the president of this club. I'm so thankful, especially to Toastmaster Raj, who inspired me and showed the his understanding that yes, I can do this. Toastmaster Raj, the way you took us through this journey, this entire journey has been such a wonderful learning experience for all of us. I was thinking when we were understanding about all those leadership skills, all those skills we could see in you. And we have learned so many things from you. All of those skills we have already learned from you. This entire journey till now has been such a delightful experience. Further, our journey would be such a magnificent one. I would like to mention that this club, we have got this opportunity to stand on this platform because of the 4 strong pillars we have here. Of course, it starts with Toastmaster Raj. The other 3 pillars who have been our inspiration, our mentors, our guide. DTM1, your speech, your inspiring words, actions, everything has always helped all of us. It has guided us in many ways. Toastmaster Pidambaran, your humble presence, your humble guidance, way forward, easily you reach out to all of us, and the way you help us, mentor us, it's something wonderful. And we are learning so many things from all of you. DTM Shravanti, your beautiful smile and your beautiful speech, the speech you gave that day, the way you hosted the entire show, that was in itself, it was so inspiring. And I learned many things from you. And of course, we have our entire team of such wonderful people here, our entire team of executive committee here. And this is going to be a great journey, of course, a magnificent journey that we all are starting. As DTM1 has said many a times to us, which inspires us always, that this is the new journey from the bottom of the mountain. The next mountain that we have to climb has started today. And yes, of course, we will do that. The values of Toastmaster Club, the values of respect, integrity, what else is there?
Service and excellence.
Service and excellence. Pardon me for being new. I am imbibing these values from all the leaders over here. These are the values that we can see in our leaders. And we can see in their actions. And I think when we continue with these values, we will have them as our nature, because something if done again and again, that becomes a nature. So excellence is something that we are striving for. We are already, all our meetings are of great quality, and we can further improve our quality and have all those values that Toastmaster gives. And I'm in fact, I can see that we are imbibing all those values in all of us. With this, I would like to also mention that let's together work towards challenges, as DTM Shravanti was saying, that challenges are now for us to take up for the excellence. I believe that if we do not take progressive challenges, then life throws us surprise maintenance challenges. So let's work on progressive challenges at individual level. Let's work on the pathways at club level. Let's work on getting the President Distinguished Club status. So with all these leaders and our entire team, I'm sure our club is going to be one of the best clubs of Toastmasters. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Raj.
Thank you so much, Madam President, and with great blessings from everyone to you for leading this club to a next and great height. Thank you so much and congratulations. Now we have come to almost last moment of the meeting. We are a little late. I'm sorry for that, but I think it's worth to wait for a few more moments. And I would like to acknowledge the presence of district level finalist, distinguished Toastmaster Santosh Akela, who is with us and who has been helpful a lot for the journey of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Santosh, have few words for every one of us.
Oh my God, thank you, Raj. That was very generous of you, I would say. I think you have been a bit, very generous when you spoke that, because frankly speaking, if I ask the audience in this room, nobody would say that they have seen me in at least one pre-charter meeting. But I think you telling that in itself is a, what do you say? What should I say? I see I'm out of words right now because that is what I want to say. But then, yeah, I think under like with you being with them as the VP and then with all the distinguished members being with them, and I'll tell you, like, even today, the virtual background, the professional setting, I think this club is going to be at the next level. That is what I wish, and I'm definitely going to see that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Santosh. Thank you so much for your great wishes for the club. Thank you so much. As we are going to have small video for who has been contributed by club members, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Toastmaster Sirvana Pathak, who has been always guided, who has been supportive, and she has been always having encouraging words for me and for the club. Toastmaster Sirvana, would you like to say a few words?
Hi, Raj. It's always a pleasure joining this club. And as I mentioned, I am considering joining this club in the future. I always feel inspired, and I like your tone. It's I always leave from this club. excuse me, feeling very, very inspired all the time. So yeah, I'm also considering to join your club in the near future. Thank you, Raj.
Thank you so much, Sirvana, for your kind words and moral support as always. Thank you so much, Sirvana. We would love to have you, Toastmaster Sirvana. Now, Saugat, is the video ready? Okay, let's listen experience of members in few moments. The final segment of charter celebrations of our meeting, Saugat.
Can you all see the blue screen? All right.
Yes,
yes.
we can.
My name is Lucky, and today I'm going to share with you 5 strategies to increase your productivity. And I'm sure these strategies will help you gain more success professionally as well as personally. So the number 1 strategy is wait.
The first time when I rise from my seat and spoke in the Dell, one of the Dell Toastmasters club, but I couldn't speak. I just sat down.
It was a horror when I used to forget my sentences. Now I'm giving speeches fluently, but before Toastmasters, even when I used to introduce myself, I would forget. And then I would sweat till the point of dehydration.
And it is such a wonderful and proud feeling to be a part of this, as everyone here is keen and striving to learn for self-growth. As every human being is unique and has his or her own style, own thoughts, and own plus points. So there are ample opportunities to learn from each other.
By overcoming my anxiety of public speaking, Toastmaster has helped me bridging the gap between my lived and unlived experiences.
Let's quickly learn to read and write. Quickly? No. Being in Toastmasters, I have learned that pauses are very important. Pauses gives your voice a modulation and let your audiences absorb whatever you are saying. So, to make your public speaking impressive, pauses and voice modulations are really important.
After joining this club for past 4 months, that is Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, I have gained that confidence. I've gained that confidence and the power, the will to speak in front of public.
About 2 years back, I remember the date, it was 19th July 2020. On that day, I was totally depressed because for last few months, I was not being productive at all. I was wasting my time on social media, on videos, and just doing nothing. And on 19th July, I was so depressed that that day I decided that I need to change.
At Toastmasters, I always took my evaluation seriously. And I ensured that the next time I speak, not on the stage, but to just about anyone, I do not repeat my mistakes.
One thing I have learned is how to gently give and receive feedbacks.
I do use a lot of fillers. I've got a couple of feedbacks on that and I'm working on it. I've still not erased it completely, but yes, the fillers which I used or were using, many times. So in between, that has drastically come.
I was facing a problem, technical problem, while preparing for a role. I contacted 3 of our leaders and seeking for solution. I was amazed to see that all of them came with immediate response.
When you keep attending the meetings, it really keeps you in check.
I will used to be like a Shatabdi Express, that's like fast train, okay? And now, in between, automatically, I have developed giving pauses at the right time. So that increases the power when you speak. It gives a lot of strength to your speech and also when you communicate to others or with others.
Besides learning technical skills or communication and leadership skills, this gave me a very important lesson for life. That here in Toastmasters, we are not only with each other, but we are here for each other.
I'm Pradeep Shetty and I'm a Toastmaster.
I am Sunita and I am a Toastmaster.
I am Sogar Kabilya and I am a Toastmaster.
I am Shilpi and I am a Toastmaster.
I am Ashok Gokhale. I am a Toastmaster.
My name is Lucky and I am a Toastmaster.
Wow, what a lovely videos. It's great to see everyone with so energy, so passion, so commitment. It's great to see everyone. I would like to thank for this video to come on the screen by Toastmaster Saugar, Toastmaster Silpi, and whoever has helped for making this amazing one today. For conducting this meeting and planning very successfully, I would like to thank Toastmaster Pithambran, Toastmaster Salu, and whoever has helped in the backend. I'm unaware currently. Thank you so much for making this a great event today. Thank you so much.
Toastmaster Raj, we have to acknowledge the contribution of Karthik.
Yes. Thank you so much, Pithambran. I was about to say that. Yes. So we had President of Airoli Bilingual Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Karthik Srinivasan, who had been a pillar, who had been a support, who has been always together in this journey of 10 months of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Unfortunately, he's not with us today, right now in the meeting, but we can't forget. We would be always grateful for his support, his togetherness with the club in 10 months long journey. Thank you so much, Karthik, for all your help for making this club, Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club, come into life on the map of Toastmasters. Thank you so much, Karthik. With this, we have come to the final moment of the meeting. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I'm very sure you had very great experience in this meeting. You had great learnings. You got and how a Toastmasters can help an individual for the transformation of a person. And how you can take your journey, your personal journey, your professional journey to your next level. With this, I would like to close this meeting officially. Charter celebration of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. Thank you.